Hi, Derek here. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to dispel the myth that you need an expensive family lawyer because your case is complex. Now, I've heard these comments on a regular basis from stressed, confused people who have been duped by this total myth. And unless you have in excess of $25,000 to simply throw in the bin, then please listen and pay attention to this video first. I totally get it and why people fall for this incredible line time and time again. And as a result, they take out huge loans and get into significant debt. Your case is extremely important to you, and your children and your financial assets are everything. You really cannot, under any circumstances, take the risk of not being represented by a hotshot family lawyer. Well, that makes perfect sense, or does it? If you're in criminal proceedings with complex legal precedents requiring hours and hours of detailed research, then it does make perfect sense. But the family court is completely different. It is not based on complex legal precedents where you need sophisticated legal advice and the hottest lawyer to represent you. It is based on procedures and processes and following a common sense approach. And that's exactly what a judiciary tell you in their report, What About Me? It goes on to state that what you actually need is not legal advice, but you need general advice and guidance, which is exactly what experienced McKenzie friends provide you. Now, most of my clients tell me that their case is highly complex, that their ex is cunning, clever, and a highly capable liar that can fool anyone, that he or she is from generations of barristers, and that he is in his element on the court stand. I wouldn't stand a chance. Or my ex has hired the biggest, most expensive lawyers, and I have to do the same, but I can't afford them. Now, whilst most people believe that their case is highly complex, it normally isn't. It may appear complex to them, as it would to you, which is totally understandable, as you have no previous experience of these matters. In most cases, what they actually mean when they say it is highly complex is that it is extremely important to them, as it is to you, which I totally get. Of course there are complex cases, and I'm not trying to trivialise your case, as it may well be complex, but I'm just trying to put things in perspective. I've seen and been involved in many complex cases. I have helped clients in cases where my clients are under the highest level of protection by the Metropolitan Police, where there have been attempts to shoot my clients and burn their houses down. Cases where the children are actually traumatised and feeling suicidal. Cases with difficult mental disorders, and cases with incredibly complex international issues. In financial matters, I've assisted in cases with huge property portfolios, with a significant number of multi-level loans on the properties. Cases with multiple property developments, each consisted of £1 million homes, and huge lending issues. Cases with complex multi-company structures hidden within a web of trusts. A case which has been going on since 2002, previously costing millions of pounds in legal fees and over 20 lawyers. Now, with all of these cases, there are a number of common factors. Firstly, they were actually all pretty complex. They all believed that as a result they needed an expensive hotshot family lawyer. However, they had little or no available funds, or had already spent their funds on expensive lawyers and now totally run out of money. They all then used the services of an experienced McKenzie friend. Most importantly, they all got the final outcome that they desired. And to dispel the ridiculous myth that you need an expensive lawyer because your case is complex, and to prove my point, they all got that outcome without the services of big, hotshot, expensive lawyers. They all initially believed that they needed the services of Rumble of the Bailey, for those that are old enough to have watched that series on TV, and they ended up with little old me. Well, that's it for today. And if you need the services of a big, hotshot, expensive lawyer, then before you do so, please go to www.McKenzieFriendConsultants.co.uk and book your free consultancy with little old me. Well, bye for now, and see you on my next video.